Because the keys to success in this AP macro class are based on constant review and learning from your mistakes, you'll want to work through these modules differently than maybe you ever have in any other sort of online class. In most online classes, how you would approach your pace chart on a module is, say that you have 10 days to complete the module and you have 10 assignments. So you would just simply split that up and say, well, I have 1 day to do each assignment. Each day you'd work on that assignment. So maybe you'd start with lesson 1 and then do the lesson 1 quiz or assignment. Day 2, you're going to do the next lesson and assignment and so forth, 1 a day. That's really not how I recommend that you do this AP course. You need to split up your work differently. And so this series of videos will explain to you the 3 different rounds that you should do to work through the material. And thinking about how you're going to want to set up your pace chart for that, instead you want to think of it in terms like this. I have 10 assignments, I have 10 days. Round 1 of the assignment, I'm just going to work my way through the information. And so I've got 8 lessons to, in this module 1 I have 9 lessons to work through. Maybe my first 2 or 3 days I'm going to allot to work through and read each lesson. That will be round 1 phase of working through a module. Then I want to spend the next 5 days doing round 2, which is where I come back and I review the material, I retake quizzes, and do the assignments. And then I'm going to use my last 2 days to do round 3, which will be preparing for the module exam. Going back again, we're needing to study up on anything that you need to study on. So each of these videos I'll take you through what to do with each round and how to do them and what you should expect to do. The reason that you want to, so let's first start talking about round 1. In round 1, what I want you to do is just read through the lessons and the information of the entire module. And here's why you should do this. The information and the way they lay it out to you sometimes is they don't tell you everything you need to know in the first lesson. So for instance, in 102, maybe they introduce you to a new concept. And you'll think it may be confusing to you. Might seem like they're not telling you everything you need to know. And then, yep, lo and behold, you get down to lesson 1.04, and they talk about that concept more and give you more information about it. And then all of a sudden you'll be going, oh, now I get it. Now I understand what this is about. So you're much better off in this course to work through the lessons, take in all the information of the module so you see how everything fits into the big picture. And then come back and start going through stuff. So let me take you through round 1. Here's how you start every lesson. Right now I'm on the module page. If you click up here on your module navigation tab, it takes you to the module where you can do each of the assignments. You can open up each assignment, each lesson, each assignment, each quiz. But this is not where you should start. So I'm going to go back to the home page. And this is how you should start every lesson. First place you want to go on the home page is to these module tabs, where I give you a module guideline. Right? See, they're all live links, and will take you to a guideline page that I have put together for you. This is where I supplement the information that FLVS has provided you. You know, if the website lessons are the textbook, this is my lecture for you, and in the guides. All right, so you want to start every lesson here. Round 1, you come to the lesson, and you want to read the lesson preview. It's where I'm going to give you heads up on what you need to pay, what you need to pay attention for in the lesson, what the general idea of the lesson is about. If there's any warnings I want to give you, that's going to be here in the lesson preview. All right, so remember, this is round one where you're just going to be taking in the lessons. You come to the module guide first, you read the lesson preview. And then right from here, just to make things easy for you, I have you got a live link that will take you right to the lesson page. And there you go. There's lesson 1.0, the FVLS macroeconomics textbook, if you will. And now you read the lesson. If the lesson comes with a quiz, this one doesn't. It comes with an assignment. If it's a quick assignment like this one is, go ahead and do it. I'll let you know. But usually if it comes with an assignment in round one, I want you to skip the assignment for now. If, however, it comes with a quiz, go ahead and take the quiz a first time. As I move on here, we'll go to lesson 2. I don't think lesson 2 has a quiz either. Oh yes, this one. This is a pre-diagnostic assessment, so it is a quiz. So again, if the lesson comes with a quiz, take the quiz the first time. See how you do. My experience is when I first took this course that I thought I'd read through the lesson. I thought I knew everything pretty well. I got to those quizzes, and would not surprise me if I got a 40 or a 50 on them. They are deliberately going to be giving you questions that you shouldn't necessarily know the answer to. You're really going to have to think about it. They really want you to get them wrong, so you have to think about it. But at this point, round one, just take the quiz once, see how you do. If you get 100 on it, great. It means it was an easy lesson for you, and you figured that out really quick. If you get a 40 on it, don't sweat it, because you're going to come back to it and things might clear up for you as you move and work ahead. So what's the key? Remember, you're only going to take 2 or 3 days to work through the entire round one process of all the lessons. So, take the quiz, see how you do. It'll give you an idea of really how well you understood that material, but then just move on to the next lesson. Read the content that's in the next lesson. Take good notes. I will always kind of in your preview lesson, in the lesson preview, let you know what things you really need to focus your notes on, so you know what to write notes about during this first round. You always have in here also the objectives of the course. These are the things you should be paying attention to for the objectives of the lesson. All right, but you're just gathering that information. If there's a quiz, take it once. Don't panic about your results. Move on to the lesson. And once you've then moved through all of the informational lessons and taken each quiz one time, then you have finished round one and will be ready to move on to round two, which I'll talk about and take you through in the next video down below. So for instance, in module 1, once you reach 1.09, that's your final lesson. That's your final lesson in this module. 110 and 111 are just your DBA and the module exam, and we'll talk about those in the round 2 and round 3 video.